the Christmas Chipmunks, and the Chestnut Catastrophe in the Alpine village of Kastanienberg. 3 chipmunks are chosen to deliver the ceremonial chestnut to the Christmas feast. But when the chestnut rolls away, chaos erupts, sled chases, nutty disguises, and a squirrel opera. 3 chipmunks, 1 chestnut, a very nutty Christmas. In the snowy village of Kastanienberg, nestled between pine forests and gingerbread rooftops. Christmas was a nutty affair. Every year, the villagers gathered for the Feast of the Golden Chestnut, where one perfect chestnut was placed atop the holiday pudding to bring good luck. This year, the honor of delivering the chestnut fell to 3 chipmunks. Theo, the thinker, who wore tiny glasses and quoted poetry, Mimi, the fashionista, with a scarf made of mistletoe, Bobo, the wild one, who once tried to snowboard on a fruitcake. They lived in the attic of Frau Pfefferniss's bakery, feasting on almond crumbs and leftover Linzer cookies. On Christmas Eve, the mayor handed them the golden chestnut. "Guard it with your tails," he said. "Without it, the pudding will be cursed." The chipmunks saluted. They placed the chestnut in a velvet pouch and began their journey across the village. But Bobo sneezed. The pouch flew into the air. The chestnut bounced off a snowman, rolled down a hill, and disappeared into the forest. "Mean nuss!" cried Theo. "Follow that nut!" shouted Mimi. They chased it through snowbanks, past yodeling goats, and into the opera house, where a squirrel diva was rehearsing. "Is this your chestnut?" she sang. "No," said Theo. "Ours is more bright." "Mine has glitter," said Mimi. "I licked it," said Bobo. They searched high and low. They disguised themselves as ornaments. They interrogated a hedgehog. They even tried to bake a fake chestnut using marzipan and hope. But nothing worked. Finally, they found the real chestnut inside a snowball, frozen but intact. They raced back to the village, dodging sleds and snowball fights. At the feast, they placed the chestnut atop the pudding. The crowd cheered. The pudding sparkled. The mayor wept into his schnitzel. From that day on, the chipmunks became the official nut keepers of Kastanienberg. Every year, they deliver the chestnut with flair, chaos, and a squirrel opera encore. And the pudding, it's always lucky, especially when topped with laughter. Again, let's rhyme with Theo. Mimi and Bobo, in Kastanienberg, where snowflakes fall, 3 chipmunks lived in a bakery wall. Theo, Mimi, and wild Bobo, with nutty plans and cheeks aglow. They got the chestnut, shiny and grand, to place on pudding, just as planned. But Bobo sneezed. The nut took flight and vanished into snowy night. They chased it past a goat that yodeled, through snowballs, sleds, and squirrels who scolded. They searched the town. They baked a cake. They even danced for pudding's sake. At last they found it, frozen tight, inside a snowball, gleaming bright. They placed it high. The crowd went wild, and Christmas joy returned in style. The end. Please subscribe to the J channel for kids. Thank you.